Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Factorio, shall we? All right, so we're going to be continuing off where we had begun our progress here with working on our oil processing facility, and we've got sulfur happening, and now we need to get plastic happening. So to do that, it's going to require, the work of better belts and coal, and then plucking off the plastic bars. So I'm thinking about, what's the best way to run in a similar fashion, the pipes and the facilities I need to get this happening. So one thing I could do is, like, obviously we could have belts going like this, and then the coal could come here, right? And then we could just have an inserter, just grab coal and put it in. So that makes sense. But then when we need to, take off plastic, I could either use a long-handled inserter, or I could just do this and then, do a little bit of amusing work where I would have a belt that goes kind of like this, so that I could run parallel belts with coal and have an upper belt that took plastic, and then this would just, allow me to not use a long-handled inserter and use a fast inserter instead. I don't know, how necessary that is, but from my understanding, these are slower. So this would just potentially increase our output. Now, the problem with this in terms of scalability is, if I wanted to pipe this with my pipe here, I would need to put the pipe underground, and I don't know, you can't, sometimes it's tricky. You can't drag it the way that I was imagining you could. So I would need to get underground pipes, which I have right here. And then I would need to say, okay, it can connect there. And then we just have to put it like there, so that I could have another one of these, and it would have to go here to make room for the bend in the pipe, I believe, like that. And the reason I have to, you know what? No, this is foolish. Let me do this differently. What I'm going to do differently is I'm just going to run a belt along the bottom that takes off the plastic and just have the coal on the top. But I need more space because of my sulfur line. So I was just putting this down here to kind of, be a little bit closer, but let me just get rid of this. It's sort of the right idea, but we need some more space to do this. So let me kind of go in and, I'm going to pipette this. I don't want, let's see here. Okay, so then we would have a belt on top. Well, going the other way. So then we could have a belt on top for coal, and a belt on the bottom that was like plastic going like this. And it doesn't matter necessarily, I guess, if I want this to be making plastic. It really doesn't matter which one acquires the gas. I don't think you need it coming in both. I mean, like, it needs 40, but this puts out Well, is there an easy way for me to see how much you get from that? I can run the pipe on the top and the bottom with the setup either way because of what I just did. Like, it's possible, but I don't know if it's necessary. So what I'm going to do instead is just leave it like this, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to just take inserters and be like, okay, so this will be the coal, and then this will be the plastic coming off. Okay? And so then if we want to scale this so that we can have another, we would have to go like this. And then I'd have to have the underground going like this. And then I'd have to have this kind of just come up here. And then, can you turn the corner like that? There we go. That's about as close as I can get them. Just like that. Okay. And then so, I don't think I can copy this too easily. I'll have to put in these manually, but it's close enough where I can be like, all right, well, I know I need, inserters to go here and here. And we'll also need power poles. I'm actually just going to put them here. Okay. Actually, that doesn't hit. That doesn't hit the bottom, does it? No, I can't put the power pole there. Okay. It was a close idea, but no, we need it to go like that. Okay. So this looks reasonable. And if I just Control C and say, okay, give me, I want actually even bigger than this. I want, all of that. And I don't want the power pole. I'll put that in manually. Okay, and then we can just say, all right, put more of these in. Now we have this giant power line coming in, so I do need to kind of accommodate that. So I'll put that like that. And then you can see that we would need a space here before this goes. Like that. Okay. And so this is just kind of like mapping out a bajillion plastic. All right. And then I'm going to need to go get some more belts. But I have to go up anyway and get coal, so we can do that. So let's just go ahead and, build all these at least. Everything that I can build. Okay, I need to build another one of those, sure. Now, as a best practice, I should probably actually fire this up and test one of them before I just duplicate a bunch to make sure that I, have this set correctly, but here's hoping. Okay. Right, and we immediately encounter... No, this won't be a problem. I can just use this like this. Honestly, I should have built that in to the blueprint. I should have done this already. That's my mistake. Oop. Well, okay. Let's go ahead and... get that going through. Rotate it. And then we just have it go here to here. And here to here, I suppose. And then, okay. That actually looks good. That looks correct. So if I want to make another chemical plant, I need steel plates. All right, so let's go get steel plates. Let's put away... I don't know if I'm like too much of a snob at this point, but I've really just stopped using the regular transport belts. And like I only want the good ones. So I feel kind of snobby about that, but... I mean, at this point, I can afford to be high class, right? Okay. And let's just go ahead and get out. Now, you guys are way smarter about this game than I am, so I'm sure there are certain resources where... I'm just going to take all these. The rate of production and consumption for it is such that, like, you don't need to have the fast belt because it's not necessary. But I'm not wise enough to make that distinction. Okay, so we have the belts now. And since we're up here, it's time to say, okay, we've got this facility here. We need coal, and we need coal to come down to our plastic place. So I have plenty of coal from here. But, you know, this is old school coal work. And what I mean by that is I've got old belts, and you know what else I've got? I don't have any splitters. I'm not double laning this at all. So it's a little bit embarrassing, but it makes sense here because, wow, look at this. I'm doing the 2-lane stuff. This is all old construction. Yep, 2-lane. But that doesn't mean I can't make this better. So let me get my, like a splitter, you know, here. And there it goes. And I could get a splitter. Yeah, look at this. Even here, I'm doing the 2. Oh, well. It's funny just seeing your older, like, mindset. Okay. So what this allows me to do is just see some gaps in the coal production. But I could also, if I go to the map, right? I mean, like, this is coal. Do I have any coal anywhere else? I need to build those radars so I could see. Like, this is coal, but it seems like it's surrounded by bad guys. Now, I don't know if these bad guys are just, like, actively evil and they're going to fight me. I'm in passive mode. So there's 327k of coal here, but there's even more coal over here. So part of me wants to just say, hey, let's make some more coal. Now, it's going to require power to do that, and so I'd have to bring over a whole bunch of my infrastructure. But I could also just more intelligently build some electric miners and get more coal out, which seems like it might also be a really good plan. So if I wanted to do that, I could say, all right, you know, I need to build more. Okay, sure. More electric miners. Do. Yeah, give me 5 of these. And then give me 5 of these chem plants. Okay, so that's getting us in the right direction. Now, I want this, okay? And we'll build it like here. And then I can build one here and one here. Okay, so this is 4, 5. All right, and what I'm going to do is just kind of draw this. It's not great because I'm building on top of the coal right now, but it's okay in the sense that once we mine the coal, we'll just move this or, you know, relocate this. And then I'm going to have this be a separate line of coal that just comes down to our plastic facility. And hopefully this will be helpful. And while I'm here, I mean, it's always like, why not just build another drill right here for this? Okay. So I'm going to need... This is going to use so many of my belts to take this down. So it's going to be quite the process. I could try to... I still think it's too short of a distance to, like, want to set up something like a train to come down here, but I'm going to need to be... I'm just going to have to manufacture these on my own in my inventory. So let me go over here to belts and just, you know, what do these take? Gears and regular... Okay, so let me just get a bunch of gears, and I'll make as many of these as I can for now. Just convert all of my belts... oh, but I'm making gears. Okay, stop. No, give me gears. I'm not going to do this on my own without... I'm not going to just make gears by hand. I can't do that. Give me some gears. Okay. And then now, just make as many of those as you can. Shift-click. And I am making 218 gears, apparently, because the 400 gears that I just picked up weren't enough. So, touche. But we're getting there. Okay. Now I'm just going to pull this down. And... let's just go down. I mean... And then we can go over. Okay. And then we can go down. And we'll fine-tune this when we get closer. I actually, you know, that's not bad. That's really not bad. I almost made it. Once we make all these gears, we'll be there. And here comes the coal. Look at that. Okay, so let's start building the rest of these connections then. We need power. Oh, that's too far away, though. Okay. There you go. Now it's all powered. Okay, and then, let's see. Oh, I built the chemical plant. Let me duplicate that. There. And now, oh yeah, I can... No, I can't fill in that part yet, because I'm still waiting on these ridiculous gears. Okay, so that was a bad idea that I did. Not getting enough gears. Underestimated how many gears I needed. Okay. There it is. All right, this should start making plastic for us. Let's see how this goes. There it goes. Oh my god. I can only imagine the level of pollution that I'm producing at this point. Okay, and let me just get this going. Like that. And then, at this point, we will just periodically split this. Oh, but it can't split there. It's got a split on the top. Okay. Now, if I wanted to continue this, let me... I need to pipette this, and then have this kind of go like that. And then we're good. All right, so now we have plastic. There it goes. And plastic we're making so that we can produce blue science. I believe that's our dream goal. And this requires sulfur, which we've got, and advanced circuits. So we need advanced circuits, and advanced circuits require plastic, copper, and regular circuits. So that's kind of where we're at. Huh, one lane of our coal is really having problems. Or maybe that's just because it only took it off one lane at first or something. Let's come see this. Well, I must just clearly not be producing enough. Or is my power having problems? Let me look at this. Maybe... Yeah, maybe I have power issues. No. Wait. Electric network. Satisfaction is full. Yeah, no. I have like 10 times the power I need. Now, these things are just slow. That's just all there is to it. So, I'm not giving them enough coal, I think, is a way to also look at it. So, maybe what I could do is... I could redirect some of my coal production, you know, if I had to. Or I could go make coal elsewhere and send it down too. But I think we're okay at the moment, but let's just keep an eye on that. All right. So let me go over here and start brainstorming for this next project. And let me get some more parts and things. I'm sure I'll need some. Okay. Good. All right, so let's go ahead and start trying to make advanced circuits. So this will be an interesting exercise. We're going to have our own factory. Oh, and look, we're by the engine factory. So I had a buddy who wants me to destroy these rocks, and we're breaking them. Okay, so now the rocks are gone, and then that means I can, you know, more cleanly organize this, for example, and then just kind of do that. Now, I'm obviously not splitting my engines at the moment. So, if I wanted to, I could do that. But I don't have a lot of them. And they're happening all the way down until this point. So, if I wanted to split them, it would have to be like where I temporarily impede this line, and then I say, okay, I'd like you to double lane. Well, not like that. Oh boy, this is a little trickier than I wanted it to be. Right. I'd like you to do this just so you can do that, and then it will. And then I would be like, okay, I need you to... okay, I do have the space to make this happen. I think we just do it like that instead. That's easy. That's the easiest way to do it at. Okay. Now, I'm going to start this from the ground up. This is going to be really interesting to see how this happens. All right. First of all, I need light over here. This is ridiculous. And then let me just plan this out mentally. Okay, so we're going to have a new factory. I want to have some space over here for this. So let me just put one assembler like right there for now. And then this is going to be, I need advanced circuits. So I need plastic, copper, and electric circuits, okay? So I need 3 things. Copper is easy. I've got so many sheets right here that we can make into wire. I actually am still even distributing wire down here if I wanted to keep this up. And I could take advantage of this, where it would be like, you know, can I have it? And I could send just, you know, copper over here. Oop, did I run out? Oh, no. I see what's happening. Oh, God. That messed up. Okay, sorry. I have to delete that. And then try that again. Okay. Now, because of this splitter, I'm going to have to just temporarily manually do this. There we go. Now, again, this line is not necessary. I could just take the copper sheets myself and make wire here. But because I've already got it, I kind of feel like I can do this. All right. And then we're going to need to shoot some up here. So I'm just going to say, hey, would you mind if I split this? All right. And then just peeled some. Well, I put that in the wrong place. Would you mind if I split this? Okay, like that. And then I peeled some up here, like that. And, I mean, you know. And then all we'd have to do is say, okay, here, I need an underground to here. And then I need this to just do that, for example. And we're good. Now, it leaves a little hole right there. That doesn't look great. If we want this to be the smoothest looking it can be. And then I'll just kind of chart this out further. Okay. So we've got wires up here. Or cable. And then we can take a splitter. Because I'm not going to be doing anything with this except putting cable on this. And then this will be just like, okay, this is where the cable comes in for this part of the factory. Just like that. Now, you need that. And then I could say, okay, here you go. Please take cable. And it says, I will. I will gladly do that. And then now we just need circuits and we need plastic. So circuits, I'm actually producing down here. Now this line got messed up at some point and received some splitters on it, but we can get rid of that. Now again, circuits are probably best made on site, okay? But I do have them being produced. And so I could just take this line and send it up. And I got to tell you, I'm going to do that. I'm going to just see how bad of an idea that is. Like, if it ends up that it's just not enough, then we can change it. But I'm going to split it. And I'm going to just, let's go. There it is. Fantastic. Now this doesn't need to look like that. Okay. And that is good. I'm happy with that. Oh, wow. Look at me. Yeah, old school. I want some more fast splitters. Absolutely. And do I have underground being made for myself? I could use some. I have the bad underground, but am I automating the good underground? The fast underground belts? I don't think I am. And that's not the end of the world. Like, what would it take to make fast underground belts? Gears? right? And regular underground belts. Okay, no problem. So then, wow, it takes 40 gears, though. It's a ton of gears. Okay. That being said, though, I mean, I don't need them all the time. So this is sort of okay to just be like, all right, you know, make as many as you can. I just picked up 400. I guess 10 takes 400. You know what they say. I need more gears. And my gears are not being... I'm not making enough because I'm not splitting them. So I'm not, like, increasing the demand enough for that. Okay. So we've got circuits coming in. And now we're going to go ahead and... All right, I'm getting rid of the rocks, people. Some of them, anyway. The ones that I can. And then we'll go ahead and just draw this up like that. And then now I can easily send over a whole line of just circuits. Now I have to think about this. How do I feed, you know, a line of circuits, and I have to feed so much to this cleanly. So it's like I need a split, and then I just need to go up. Okay. Theoretically like that. Ooh, that's funny looking. I probably should have gone under these existing belts, but that's not what I did. Anyway. So you need to take off here and put into there. But I'm also going to need plastic. But I'd like to get plastic to this. Oh man, I'm starting to see a vision of how this will work. But it's like I would need belts on the bottom, top, left, and right. Where it would be something like... No, I can't do it that way. I could have the plastic come on the top. And then I could have the circuits come out the bottom. But the problem is I don't want to use long-handled inserters if I can avoid it. I could link two fast inserters together, I suppose. Make a gap. Okay. What if I just scooch this back a bit, and then I give myself even more room to work with, and then I could have underneath, like this would be, let's just pretend that this is the output, okay? And then let's pretend that coming in on the top would be, I'm just going to kind of set this in motion already, would be the plastic. And the plastic would, like, you know, kind of go like this. So then you'd be like, okay, here comes plastic for you. Here's this for you. Here's this for you. And then we take this out. and you're going to be making advanced circuits. So that works for this one, right? But my question becomes, how do I scale this so I have a whole bunch of factories with all these lines in a way that's reasonable, right? So I could build like another one right here and then put its output on the top and grab the plastic from the bottom. And then I could loop this wire back around down this way. Oh my gosh. This is getting ridiculous. I don't know. I'm kind of like, I'm sure I'm not imagining this correctly. Okay, but let's pretend. Let's pretend this went like this. Oh, I need fast inserters. Am I making these anywhere? I can't remember if I automated fast inserter. It doesn't look like I did. I have regular inserters being made. Right, but I'm going to need fast inserters. What does fast inserter take? It just needs inserter, circuits, and plates. Okay. Well, I have inserters themselves going down here. And what are they even doing? Am I peeling them off anywhere? Am I storing inserters anywhere? I had to have done that, right? Maybe not. Maybe I'm not. Yeah, I don't see a box for it. Anyway, then we can just send these to an inserter, a fast inserter factory somewhere. All I would really need would be plates to make more. Okay. So, where's my plate factory? Did I create a place yet where I'm peeling off plates into a box? It doesn't look like I am. So, let me do that. No, I honestly don't care if that thing fills up. All right. Let's keep going with this. Okay. So I would then have... This would pick up, though. And then this would go here. And then I would output to the top. So I need to draw in an output line like this, okay, as well. And then this line would need to go up and eventually cross back down to work so that I could, you know, have another one here and one here. And then you can take here and you can take here. And then this helps you. And yes, you're pulling plastic in here. No, you're not putting out, you're taking. And then you would output here and you would output here. But the problem is you still need one other ingredient, which would be this. And so I'm going to just destroy these for a moment so that I can send this like this. Now this is not I have some extra here that I didn't mean to send, but that's okay. All right. Correct, and then like that. Okay, and then we just put power you know, here, 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 something like that. And you're making this, and you're making this. Now I need to bring up plastic to this lane. Actually, no, I didn't need to do that. Well, no, this is fine. Yeah. I don't need to bring the wire down any further than that. Okay. So how do we get this connected to our plastic? That's the difficult question. Okay. So, oh, I need to get these, and then I can run down there. All right. This might not be enough. We'll see. All right, so here comes my coal. Okay, so let me zoom in. And... Hey. Here. There we go. Amazing. Let me kind of get the output line up there. All right. So here's plastic. So I need to just say, hey, plastic, come on. Almost got there. I was so close. And I don't have enough wheels. Okay. No, we're really close, though. I can go up, and I can just pick up some more. I'll tell you what, though. God, I make them so fast. I'm going to change this to that. Okay. Great. And then get this going down here. Come on, plastic. All right. Now I know I'm going to need a ton more of this, right? This is just the initial phase. Of the project. Okay, so let's see here. How are we doing? Let me just measure this. You have everything but plastic. You have everything you need but plastic. You have everything you need but plastic, and you have everything you need but plastic. That is great. All right, so you know what I can easily do is also just, while the plastic is coming up, our next plans involve green science or blue science. So we're going to have to send these over. Blue science is, I can actually make two just in my backpack because of I have the stuff. So I'm going to need to send sulfur and engine units and advanced circuits on their way. So, for example, like all these engine units that I have stored down here, this whole line, I'm actually going to need to turn it around. And look, we're making advanced circuits. So if I could just kind of take this back up, right? This would be correct. This would go to where, like, my science processing facility is, back this way. And then I can simply merge this line here. I could just have it dump onto here. And then we are taking over advanced circuits toward the science facility. So now we've got everything except sulfur coming up here. I mean, pretty amazing. So we're really, really close. What do you need? Now you're going. It just takes you a while to make this stuff. So obviously I'm seeing that I'm going to need even more of these assembling machines building advanced circuits, like a bajillion of them. But we've got the makings of a place to create these. It's just going to be interesting as we like alternate how to feed all three different ingredients and collect output from these. But I think, you know, with this pattern, right, like if I just take this to here, you know, then we've got a place where circuits are coming. And so we can put two more up here. And we can easily get wires here. It would just be a situation where we need to get more plastic up there, which we can do. Or, you know, and I can then wrap these down here. So that I can wrap this back around down here so that I can collect an output onto this plastic if I wanted to, or collect from this plastic if I wanted to. So we're going to have to keep doing this to sort of scale up, but we've got the baseline of advanced circuitry, sort of. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Take care.